Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. In this session we're going to use some weights and the floor, and then we're going to come to standing. I'm using some towels, a pillow, cushion, small one, and a yoga block, a soft foam yoga block. Anything like that to help the cushion the floor to support your body. The floor is a flat, unyielding surface, and we as people are not. So in order to make those two worlds mesh, we need some intermediary things to help us find appropriate alignment. Now I'm using a towel behind my head here. You can fold it up as little or as much as you like, but I do recommend something behind your head that will help ease tension for your neck and shoulders. Knees are bent, feet flat on the floor, leg hip distance apart. I'm using a pair of 3-pound weights. You can use whatever weight load works for you. You can also use no weight load. You can use empty water bottles just to hold on to something, right? Whatever works for you works for you. Elbows straight. Arms to the sky, right in front of your shoulders directly. A small arch to your lower back. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you with straight elbows. One more of those. Deep breath in. As you exhale, maintain the small arch to your lower back and relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you. Great job. Breathing in. Now as you exhale, maintain that shoulder relaxation and open the arms wide as far as you have comfort. And then inhale to return them. As you return them, relax the back and shoulders towards the floor behind you, small arch to your lower back. Again, exhale, only open the arms as far as you have comfort. They may not go very far at all, 4, or they may not go as far as you think they should or want to, and then return. As you open wide across the front of your throat and collarbone, 3. As you return, really feel the weight of the back and shoulder towards the floor behind you. 2 more there. Again, gentle, small arch to your lower back, 2. Head resting. Inhale to return. 1 more time. Again, gentle, open, breathe deeply. Good work, everyone. Inhale to return. Now one arm stays still. As the other arm repeats the motion, the temptation is to twist the body. Try not to. As you return it, make sure the back of both shoulders are resting towards the floor behind you. Same arm again. Same arm, don't twist the hips or body. 4. They can feel the pull of that arm with the weight there as that long lever tries to beckon you to go with it. Try to resist that. 3. And then return easy. Gentle arch to your lower back. Again, easy, breathe, opening. Take your time. 2. And return, legs stay still. Again, easy, gentle, breathe deeply. And again, as you return, make sure the back of both shoulders relax towards the floor behind you. Now let's do the other arm. It moves out to the side, and it may not feel the same here. That's okay. 5. No one is symmetrical. And then return. Great job. Again, easy. Open out to the side. 4. And as you return, really focus on the back of both shoulders relaxing towards the floor behind you. Again, gentle, open, small arch to your lower back. 3. Good work, everyone. Easy to return. Again, gently open. Breathe deeply. 2. Doing great work. Inhale to return. 1 more time. Again, gently open. Take your time. Really good job. And then return. Now one arm goes overhead. Other arm goes down towards your hips. Elbows can be straight or a little bent, whatever feels best for you. Only go as far as you have comfort. Inhale to return. And again, relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you. There's a theme there, huh? Other way. Other arm overhead. Other arm down by your hips. A little arch to your lower back. And again, as you return, relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you. You have 8 more to go here. Gentle, reach, breathe deeply. 8. Fantastic, everyone. And then return. Easy. Inhale and reverse that. Gentle, breathing, exhaling. 7. Or just keep breathing. If I'm saying exhaling, inhale, return. Fine hand, other side. If I'm saying exhaling and you're inhaling, it doesn't matter as long as you are breathing. 6. Try not to hold your breath. Inhale to return. Reverse, exhale, breathe deeply. 5. Nice, everyone. Inhale to return. Just 4 more, please. Exhale, reaching, lengthening. 4. Really nice job. Gentle return. 3 more, please. Easy, gentle reach. 3. Beautiful. And then return. 2 more, please. Easy, gently stretch and lengthen. 2. And return. 1 more time. Really good work there. 1 up, 1 down, small arch to your lower back. Return, relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you. Now, arm circles, arms reach overhead gently, only as far as you have comfort. Then you're going to circle out, palms can face the sky, and then down towards your hips, they can face each other there. Up to the sky, and then overhead directly, breathing freely. Open and circle, gentle. 4. Take your time. up to the sky and overhead, small arch to your lower back, open, circle kindly, breathe deeply through, good everyone, up to the sky, overhead, small arch to your lower back, open, circle, breathe deeply, 2, one more time, up to the sky, overhead, small arch to your lower back, open and circle to your hips, up to the sky, stay, relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you, reverse, arms down towards your hips, from there circle out to the side to reach overhead, then up to the sky, relax the back shoulders to the floor, and down towards your hips for breathing, circling, reaching up to the sky, and then down towards your hips, breathe deeply, 3, and then circle, good everyone, easy, up to the sky, down towards your hips, breathe deeply, 2, and then circle, one more time, up to the sky, down towards your hips, really good job, then circle, then up to the sky, and rest. Now you're going to bend one leg in the air, tabletop. The same side arm as that bent leg is going to reach overhead. The other arm goes out long to the side, and then we're going to add on after that after a set of 5. Here we go. Same side arm goes long as leg reaching, other arm goes out to the side, 5. And then bend the knee and just return the arms, relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you. Repeat the same exact thing. Little arch to your lower back here, gentle, 4, good everyone. And then return, beautiful work. Again, easy, reach, lengthen, control, 3. Very nice job. Fold it in to return. If the weights get to be too much, just don't use them. Use a lighter weight. No big deal. Make sure it's just even side to side. 2. I mean, the weights are evenly weighted. One more time. They can be differently shaped, but evenly weighted. Stay with the straight leg. Lift the straight knee as you return the arms. Back the shoulders. Doors behind you. Small arch to the lower back. Lower the arms and leg. Breathe deeply. 5. Again. Lift them both, easy, control, little arch to your lower back, and lower gently, 4. Only lift that straight knee up, return as far as you maintain a small arch to your lower back. Breathe and lengthen away from each other, 3, fantastic. Lift and reach, nice straight long knee there. Lengthen away from each other, 2, you got it. Lift and reach, back the shoulders towards the floor behind you, and lengthen. Now bend the knee and return the arms. And then 2 feet on the floor. Relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you. Other leg in the air, bent. Now here we go to the side. Same side arm as that leg in the air goes overhead. Other arm goes out to the side. As the leg goes long, same side arm goes overhead. Other arm to the side. Small arch to your lower back. Bend the knee and return. Relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you. And again, same thing, 4 more. Stretch long, 4. Good everyone, easy. Fold it in to return. Nice work there. Control. Stretch, reach long, breathe deeply, 3. Fantastic work, everyone. Fold it in, relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you. Small arch to your lower back, gentle, 2, you got it. Return, I'm going to add on to this. Easy, stretch, stay out there. Lift the straight knee up as the arms return, only as far as you maintain the arch to your lower back, relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you. And then lower the leg, reach arms out to the long, 5, great job. Lift everything, relax the shoulders towards the floor, small arch to your lower back. Then lower everything, 4. Take your time. Lift gently. Control, breathe. Take your time. Take a break. It's no big deal. Slow control, 3. Lift that straight knee up only as far as your lower back maintains its position there. Breathe deeply. You got it. 2. One more time. Straighten that knee. Back and shoulders relax towards the floor. Little arch to your lower back. You got it. Lower. Bend the knee in. Return the arms 2 feet down. Arms down by your side. Now you can keep the cushion pillow behind your head or move it. That's your choice. Round your lower back towards the floor. Press your feet down to roll the hips up. If the hips are up and what you feel is tension or just you don't like how it feels in your neck, remove the pillow cushion or just make it lower. Reverse. Bring the back of the bottom ribs to the floor. Relax your shoulders. Back of the lower back to the floor. Relax your shoulders. Back of the hips to the floor. Relax your shoulders. Back of the hips. Little arch to your lower back. Breathing in. Round your lower back, push your feet down, stay wide across your throat, and roll the hips up. Really push the floor down, not away from you, push it down. Relax the back of the shoulders towards the floor behind you. As you reverse, roll down. Bring the back of the bottom ribs to the floor, back of the lower back to the floor, back of the hips, little arch, breathing in. Again, exhale to round, press your feet down to roll the hips up. Really good job, breathing in. Exhale, pull your body back down to the floor. Back of the ribs to the floor first. Back of your lower back to the floor next. Really relax those shoulders. Back of the hips to the floor next. Back of the hips, little arch to your lower back. One more time. Exhale to round. Press your feet down to roll the hips up. Belly strong. Big breath in. Reverse, roll down. Back of the ribs to the floor first. Back of the lower back to the floor next. Back of the hips to the floor next, back of the hips, little arch to your lower back. All right, one leg goes out, two leg goes out. Now, you can have your knees be bent here if that feels better for you. You can also let your knees rest over like a pillow cushion that feels better for you as well. Arms reach overhead. We have a combination point the angle joints. Arms up to the sky, breathing in. Chin towards chest, lift the upper body up. Flex the ankles, pressure lower back to the floor. If the heels can stay down, come further forward. If they don't stay down, just try to come forward only as far as the heels stay down. Now, as you point the ankles, arms circle out to the side, and then the back of the waistband to the floor, back of your lower back, middle back, shoulder blades, head, arms reach overhead. Arms to the sky, chin towards chest, upper body lifts, press your lower back to the floor, flex the ankles. If the heels can stay down, come forward all the way. If the heels don't stay down, don't come forward all the way. Point the ankle lunge. As you circle the arm bones can rotate. Back of the waistband, back of the lower back, middle back, shoulder blades, head, arms overhead, arms up, chin to chest, upper body, lower back, flex the ankles. Come only as far forward as those heel bones stay on the floor. Point to reverse. You can rotate the palms, waistband first, lower back next, middle back, shoulder blades, head, arms overhead, arms up, upper body, flex the ankles, round your lower back to the floor, keeping those heels down, curl forward. I'm scooching forward here because it slowly walks me back. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just how I'm built. Waistband to the floor, lower back, middle back, shoulder blades, head. Now arms reverse, arms circle out, chin to chest, upper body lifts, press your lower back to the floor, flex the ankles. If the heel bones can stay down, you got to come forward. You can flip the palms here to reverse. You don't have to. Point the ankles, back of the waistband to the floor, back of your lower back, middle back, shoulder blades, head, arms reach overhead, arms circle, chin to chest, upper body, lower back to the floor, flex the ankles, heels down to come forward, easy breathe, point, roll back, back of the waistband to the floor first, then the lower back, middle back, shoulder blades, head, arms overhead, three more, arms circle, chin to chest, upper body, lower back to the floor, flex the ankles, heels need to stay down, only come as far forward as those heels stay down, start to point to reverse, relax your shoulders, back of the waistband, back of the lower back, middle back, the waist, head, arms overhead, two more. Arms circle, chin to chest, flex the ankles, lower back to the floor, keep those heels down, easy breathe, point to roll back, relax your shoulders, back of the waistband, lower back, middle back, shoulder blades, head, one more time. Arms circle, chin to chest, lower back to the floor, flex the ankles, take your time, easy curling forward, point, roll backwards, relax shoulders, back of the waistband, lower back, middle back, shoulder blade, head, and then bend the arms in and we'll rest. Bend one knee, two knees, knees bent, feet on the floor, legs at distance, arms up to the sky. As the arms open wide again, let both knees twist, keep your feet where they are, both knees twist to the same side, hips will rotate. Finally, breathing in, such a good time. Return arms and legs, relax the back, the shoulders toward the floor behind you. And again, easy, open and twist the other way, rotate, easy, gently. Stay. Take a nice deep breath in. Good, 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 good. Return the arms and legs. Breathing in. Again, arms open, knees twist, spiral. Really good work, everyone. Stay. Take a nice healthy breath in. You got it. And then return. Breathing in. Then arms open, knees twist the other way. Rotate. Oh my goodness. Big breath in. And then slowly return. You can keep going and just hit pause. But I'm going to transfer to something else. Bend your elbows in, roll over to your side gently, and carefully come out of it. You can always hit pause. You can do more twisting if you need to. Come onto your hands and knees otherwise. Now, if your wrists bother you here, I recommend folding up two towels so that they're even, and so you can elevate your palm above your fingers. That will make it more comfortable generally for your wrists. Wrists are under your shoulders, knees under hips. You can have your toenail side down or curled under. Both have benefits, both have challenges. You can also put your knees on the cushion here if that feels better for you. I talk a lot. As you exhale, bring your chin to your chest, tail to your face, ribs behind you to the sky, rounding your spine, and sit back towards your heels, curling, relaxing your shoulders. Really great job there. As you inhale, come forward, heart up, tail up, extend, arch. Two more there. Exhale, chin to chest, tail to face, push back, curl, and round your spine. Look towards your thigh bones, curling, rounding. You got it. Come forward, tail up, chest up, arch. Inhale, one more time. Chin to chest, tail to face, push back, Curl back around your spine, relaxing your shoulders. Look to your thigh bones. Look at your hips, the front of your hips. Come forward, chest up, tail up, arch. Really great job. Now slide one leg straight long behind you. Curl all toes under the floor. All toes means both feet. The same side arm is needed, but it's going to have the weight or not. It's your choice. You're going to twist. So you're going to twist towards that knee side down. Let your heart lift your arm, arching. Now when you twist, it's not about letting your neck twist all the way, right? You know, let your spine rotate. Your heart lifts your arm up, stretch that knee, and then return. Your neck could twist more if it wanted to. It should have more rotation possible in your neck if you wanted to. So it's not to the nth degree of neck. It's twisting through your body and stretch that leg, rotate forward. Great job. And then return. Be kind to your neck. Again, it's very easy to rotate your neck, harder to rotate other parts. So focus on the hard parts that are more difficult. 3. Really good job. And then return. So often people twist their neck around, and because they can see the ceiling or something, their goal in their mind, they think that they've twisted enough, or they're not trying to rotate any other part more too. And then return. Your neck is also really vulnerable. There's not a lot of support there, so be kind to it. Don't always take it to its end range at all times. And then return. Then when you do the side, I'm flipping sides. You don't have to. Other leg. Curl all toes under, knee under hip, and other side. All toes curled under. Twist, the arm reaches out, the heart lifts the arm up, arching. Stretch that knee, back bend, extend. Good, everyone. And then return. Good job. Push the floor down, twist, inhale, or just breathe. Again, try not to let your face and eyes go to the ceiling. Breathe deeply, and then return. You're trying to twist your body. Having your hips twist in this position will really encourage everything to twist nicely. 3. Really good job. And then return. 2 more. Easy. Rotate, chest up, spiral. Try not to press the hip way out to the side. Stretch that knee. And then return. 2. One more time. Twist, chest lifts the arm, arch, rotate, and spiral. Good, everyone. Really great job. And then return. 2 knees down. Push back around your spine. Stretch. Now for this next section, I'm going to be using a pillow cushion to support my pubic bone and lower ribs, and a yoga block and a towel to support my head. Use whatever you have at your beck and call, right? Laying on the floor is difficult because, as I said earlier, it's a flat surface and you as a human being are not. So we have curves that need to be supported, so those curves can be curves and not flattened out by the surface of the floor. I'm putting my pubic bone and lower ribs on my pillow, and the block is supporting my head. The block is touching the top of my nose, so it really encourages my chin to not dip down to the floor. Feel free to not use the weights here. Legs are about hip distance apart, knees and toes down. You can curl your toes under or toenails side down, whatever works for you. Arms straight by your side. Allow the shoulders to roll forward. Feel the shoulders separating back. Now, key thing here is to really let the front of the hips rest on whatever you're resting your hips on. Try not to press your knees into the floor because that will lift your hips and encourage you to arch your lower back. And this is not this exercise. This exercise is serious at all. Breathing in. As you exhale, just barely hover your torso. Draw the shoulders back and hover the arm bones. Look at the floor right where your face was. Then lengthen all the way down. Let the shoulder blades come forward a lot. Again, hover and lengthen. Relax the knees because the front of the hips are resting on the pillow cushion. Then all the way down. And again. Exhale, hover, lengthen, breathe deeply. 7. Good work, everyone. Easy. Then all the way down. It may help to have those arms a little further away from each other. 6, rather than very close to your body. That might help you. All the way down. Things to watch out for is as you lift, the arms go so high that you can't draw your shoulders together and you're getting the top of the shoulder to point forward, right? Try to not do that so much. So what I mean by that is as you lift, make sure the top of the shoulder that's close to your ear travels behind you and doesn't point forward towards the floor. Easy. You've got 4 more to go all the way down. Again, it's not a very high motion with the body. Keep the knees resting. Let the front of the hips rest on the cushion. 4. Good, everyone. Easy. All the way down. Control. Again, lift up, hover, stretch those elbows long. Shoulder blades together. 3, especially the top. You got it. All the way down. Try not to press your knees against the floor. Again, exhale, hover, lengthen the crown of the head across the room. 2. You got it, everyone. Inhale all the way. Now we're going to hold this neck one. Here we go. Again, exhale, lift, hover, and stretch long. Stay. The arms lower and lift a bit. 10, but the body stays still. Breathe deeply. 9, really pull the top of the shoulder back specifically. 8,
breathe deeply. 7, nice straight elbows, breathe deeply. 6, take a break, no big deal. 5, make sure 4, the torso doesn't slowly go higher, higher, higher. 4, like a UFO or an air balloon. Breathe deeply. 3, shoulder blades together. 2, we're gonna hold it. Up you go, stay. Big breath in. Oh my God. Release all the way down. Now arms wide apart like a big condor. Breathing in. As both arms hover with your torso, take only one weight with you. Woo! And then lengthen all the way down. Then go switch. Other weight goes with you, but both arms lift. Woo! 9. And all the way down. I can really feel how that one side really pulled me over to try and twist. Try not to. Resist twisting. 8. And then inhale all the way down. Resist that sensation of twisting. 7. Control. Lengthen all the way down. Take your time. Lengthen. Breathe deeply. 6 on the side. It's really easy for me. But as I go with this other arm lifting the weight, I'm really pulled toward that side 5. So I got to take my time and make sure my knee doesn't pop off the floor. Slow it down. Breathe deeply. 4. Adjust as you need to. Control. It may help you bring awareness that maybe you weren't lying in a straight line. 3. Really good job. Maybe you weren't lifting in a straight line. 2 more there. Again, easy. Rise. 2. Let the front of the hips rest on that pillow. 1 more time. Again, easy. Rise up. You got it. Nice. Much better. All the way down. Now, you're going to take your arms long. Right? If this is too aggressive with neck and shoulders, arms can be much wider apart. They don't have to be close to your ears to be successful. Breathing in. Now, you're going to reach one arm further away from you, not by lifting your shoulder up towards your ear, just by stretching it and hover your torso. You can just lift the arm by itself a hair or not, or lift the weight or not. Right? Just stretching them long is the goal, and all the way down. You can lift the arm or weight or neither. Again, other arm, barely hover your torso, stretch the arm, lift the weight or not, 9, and then all the way down. Again, stretch to lengthen, hover, breathe deeply, 8. Good, everyone. Inhale all the way down. Exhale, reach, lengthen, hover, 7. Relaxing your shoulders, and then all the way down. Again, lengthen, reach, hover, 6. Fantastic work there. You got it. All the way down. Lengthen, hover, breathe deeply, 5. Relax those shoulders. Again, arms farther apart. Feel free to not lift the weight here. Feel free to not lift the arm. Breathe deeply, 4. You got it. All the way down. Again, exhale. Easy breathe, 3. All the way down. 2 more. I lost count here because this does not feel like 2. I think I have 1 more each side after this. Here we go. Easy breathe. Lengthen. And return. 1 more time. Again. Easy. Lengthen. You got it. And then return and rest. So with this arm that I felt a shift up, I realized over time that I had to counterbalance. So I had to lift up and shift away from that arm a little bit to keep my body from wobbling because I was really being pulled over by the weight too much. Now here we go. Same thing adding on. It's opposite arm and leg. As you hover your torso and stretch the arm, stretch the opposite knee long. Toes can be curled under or toenails side down, your choice. The arm could lift up by itself or not, lift the weight or not, and then lengthen all the way down. Other opposite arm and leg. You just stretch the arm and keep the fingers on the floor and stretch the knee, keep the toes on the floor, or the arm can lift or the weight. It's your choice and all that. Lengthen all the way down. You have options. Other arm and leg. Stretch, lengthen, 7. Good work, everyone. Inhale, return down. Stretch the arm and knee. Breathe deeply, 6. Fantastic. Really let the front of the hips rest on that, whatever they're resting on. Try not to press the other knee against the floor. 5. The one that stays down. Try not to press it down to gain stability. Take your time. Let the front of your hips rest on the cushion instead. You got it. Easy breathe. 1 more each side. Again, opposite arm and leg reaching. Very good work. Inhale all the way down. 1 more time. Opposite arm and leg. Let the front of those hips rest on that, whatever they're resting on. Now, adding on more. You can repeat that or add the leg hovering. The arm can stay down or not. You can lift the weight or not all the way down. Other opposites. Breathe and lengthen. 7. Take your time, good everyone. Really let the hips rest on the cushion pillow, whatever you got. Breathe deeply, stretch. 6. Reach across the room. All the way down. So it's not about lifting. You're reaching across the room. 5. You reach across the room so hard that maybe they have to hover off the floor, maybe not. But it's about stretching away from each other. 4. Not reaching towards the sky behind you. Return, soaring across the room. Breathe, lengthen, extend. 3, good everyone, easy. Lengthen down, just 2 more there. Again, let the hips rest on the pillow cushion. 2, and then return. One more time. Easy, lengthen, stretch, you got it. All the way down, release the weight. Pull your hands into, I recommend rolling off to your side. You got it. You can push back into a child's pose. You can always hit pause, right? But I'm moving on. We're going to lay on our side next. You can take a break, that's fine. Now, on our side, I'm going to use a pillow, a little pillow, or a rolled up towel under my lower ribs here. That's going to support my shoulder, but also help my ribs be even side to side. I'm letting my head rest on a yoga block, or whatever you have, at a height that works best for you, right? The most important thing here is that you're comfortable and able to hold the position comfortably. Right? 2 legs straight, bottom knee bent forward, it's easier. 2 legs straight together is harder, ankles flex. Eyes face, shoulders, chest, hips, knees facing forward. From the top view, ankle, knee, hip, rib, shoulder, ear are in line. Top arm long on your top side, with or without the weight, your choice. Bottom arm is wherever's comfortable for you. Top straight knee, top arm lift, you could point the ankle joint or not, and flex to lower 10. Small arch to your lower back, easy lift and lower 9. Take your time. So the support under your ribs, 8, does reduce the balance challenge, 7, but it also eases tension to your neck and shoulder. Breathe deeply. 6, it also makes your spine, 5, a bit more aligned generally. But feel free to not use it. It doesn't feel good to you. Or if you want it more challenge, 3, you would not use this pillow cushion under the lower ribs. Breathe deeply. 2, as long as you're comfortable. Oh, that was 10 already. I talked too much. Arm repeats, bend the top knee forward. You can point the ankle joint and flex to return. As it bends forward, try not to sacrifice the arch to your lower back. Breathe deeply. 9, head resting. Easy. Breathe deeply. You're doing a great job here. Control. 8, bend it forward. Arm floats up. Great work there. And then return. 7, take your break. No big deal. Float and bend forward. Breathe deeply. 6, good everyone. Control. Easy. Lengthen. 5. Nice job. Control, head resting. Make sure you're not pushing your head down against the towel, pillow, block, whatever you're using, for it to gain support. Just let it rest like a pillow, but don't go to sleep. 3, or take a nap if you need to. Who am I to say what to do? Breathe deeply, gentle. 2, this top leg can always rest down when it returns or can stay in the air, your choice. Now, top straight leg goes forward. Flex the ankle as the arm lifts. You can use that bottom arm a lot more there for stability. That's on purpose. Bottom ankle just stays flexed. Top ankle flexes, then points, or just don't worry about it. Straight knee goes forward and then returns. Breathe deeply. 8. Top arm lifts and lowers. Breathe deeply. 7. Take your break, no big deal. Make sure you look forward and not down towards your legs. They're not going to go anywhere. I promise they're not going to suddenly pop off your body. Easy breathe, gentle. 5. Head resting. Small arch to leg. Again, that leg can always return and rest down. 4, or it can stay on the air. You're welcome. That's French. 3, the whole time. You can stay in the air or rest on the bottom leg when it returns. Every time, 2, or a bit of both. Whatever works best for you. Over too soon, I agree. Bend 2 knees together forward. I'm making my block lower because it feels better like that. Now, I'm going to keep this cushion under my ribs. It's going to help me twist and arch. Arm up, feel free to not use the weight. Twist your body. This rolled up whatever is under your ribs here is going to help you arch and also therefore help you twist. And then return, but if it doesn't feel good, don't use it. It's a real unusual sensation, I agree. Breathe deeply. 4, it takes some getting used to. Easy. And then return, but it is beneficial as long as it's comfortable. Easy. Feel free to not use the weight here as well, as I said. 3, breathe, and good everyone. And then return. 2 more. Lift, open, twist, spiral, stretch. 2. Fantastic job. And then return. 1 more time. Lift, open, rotate, twist. Really good work, everyone. Take your time. Really great job. Return. Gently turn around to the other side. Now, if my transitions are too quick for you, just hit pause. No big deal. Now, on this other side, you may feel like you need a different height, either for your ribs and or for your head. That's totally fine. No one is symmetrical. No one among us is perfectly even side to side, right? So don't judge yourself so harshly. 2 legs straight from a top view, ankle, knee, hip, rib, shoulder, ear in one long line. Facing forward, eyes face, shoulders, chest, hips, and knees face forward. Always bend that bottom knee forward to make it easier for you. Both ankles flex. Top arm long on your top side. Top arm, little arch to your lower back. Top leg lift, straight knee facing forward, and lower 10. Easy lift and lower. And I know you might be thinking, you don't have a mirror to see what your body looks like, but you do have some technology. You can either FaceTime yourself or just put FaceTime on and see your own reflection there, 7. Or make a meeting with yourself, like a Zoom remote meeting, and turn it on for yourself, 6, to see what your body is doing. That will really help, believe it or not. Breathe deeply, 5. You don't have to see everything, you can see something. Breathe deeply, 4. Keep your body very still. Keep both knees straight, facing forward, point and flex. 3, breathing. Small arch to your lower back, eyes and chest and face facing forward directly. 2. One more time. As the top arm repeats, bend the top knee forward, point the joint, foot goes forward with you, flex to return. 10. Take a break, no big deal. Bend it forward, pointing, flex to return. 9. Let your head rest, bend forward, return. 8. Take your time, breathing, navel towards your heart. Breaks are great. 7. Nothing wrong with taking a well-deserved break or even an undeserved break or just a break. 6. Deserved or otherwise, just take it. There's nothing wrong with resting. 5, especially if you feel the need to rest or the impetus. Breathe deeply. 4, control. There's also nothing wrong with saying, let's put a pause on that and come back to it in a bit, see if I'm still feeling that way. That's fine too. 2, as long as you're having some sort of dialogue about what's going on with you. Top straight knee goes forward. Flex the ankle, top arm lifts. Point to return. 10, head resting. Keeping your body from twisting is the goal. 9, and this pillow cushion thing under my ribs really helps me not twist. 8, so it does decrease the balance challenge, so that's fine. Breathe deeply. 7, but it also makes my torso more even side to side, which is nice as well. 6, but if it's just too easy for you, you can remove this bottom pillow cushion of the ribs. 5, and feel this instability that creates. 4, and enjoy and savor. Try not to rotate the hips or shoulders here. Breathe deeply. 3, straight knee the whole day, small arch to your lower back. 2, that leg may not go as far as you would like it to. It doesn't matter. Keep that arch. And then bend both knees to your chest. It's over so soon. I agree. I'm making my yoga block lower because I feel better like that. Top arm to the sky. I'm going to keep the cushion because that's what it is on the other side. I'm going to see how I feel about it. It might feel not quite the same on this side. That's okay. That doesn't make it invalid, right? It just means, do I feel comfortable? I want to feel comfortable on both sides. And again, the cushion on my ribs is helping me arch my spine, which is going to help me twist. 4, 3 more. Easy. Lift, breathe, open, twist, spiral. 3, you're doing great. Nice work, everyone. And then return. 2 more there. Lift, open, twist, rotate, stretch. 2, yeah. Very good job. And then return. 1 more time. Lift, open, twist, gentle arch, that lower back. Really good, everyone. You got it. And then return. Put the weight down. Push up and flip over again. Again, you can always hit pause, take a water break, whatever you personally need. And remember, we're going to switch side to side. You may need to change the prompt height, density, or whatever to make yourself more comfortable. That's totally orthodox. Now on this side, the bottom leg is straight. The top foot is on the floor in front of you. If you prefer to put something around this top ankle, you can use your bottom hand on that, whatever it is, to help keep it still. Palm up or palm down. Usually palm up is more comfortable, but everyone's different. Right? Bottom leg straight, top arm straight forward. Try to have the hips be as parallel to the wall in front of you as you can, but it might not be perfect, right? Little arch to your lower back if you can. Top arm, bottom leg lift, point the ankle joint, and flex the lower. And here, this pillow cushion under my ribs, 9, really limits the range of motion of my pelvis. 8, so encourages my thigh bone to be the one that moves. 7, which is a great thing to practice. Breathe deeply. Because so often when people do a side lying and the bottom leg is lifting, 6, or top legging, whatever, whenever their legs move. 5, they're often moving their pelvis and lower back side to side as well to move the leg. And I'm not saying that it's wrong. 4, it's just not the goal of this particular exercise, right? You want to move the thigh bone. 3, keep everything else very still. So often people think that higher or more is better, and they're less specific with what's moving to get that thing higher. Now keep the arm and leg in the air. As the arm lowers, bend the knee, foot goes behind you, thigh bone stays off the floor, lift the arm, straighten the knee, flex the ankle. If the ankle's too much, don't worry about it. Bend the knee and lower the arm. Straighten the leg, return the arm. Keep that thigh bone in the air. Eyes and chest facing forward. Bend and lower. Straighten and lift. 8. Keep that thigh bone in the air. Bend and lower. Straighten and lift. 7. Take your time. Control. Gentle. Thigh bone in the air. 6. Little arch to your lower back the whole day here. Breathe deeply. 5. Head resting. Easy. Navel towards her heart. 4. Good work, everyone. Control. Bend and lower. Straighten and lift. 3. 2 more. Bend and lower, you got it. Straight and lift. 2. Bend and lower, straight and lift. We stay here. The arm stays. Bend the bottom knee, foot behind you. Keep it pointed if you can. Now as the arm lowers, that thigh bone tries to go back. Return the leg forward a bit. The thigh bone just stays in the air. Goes back as the arm lowers and then returns. Take your time. Arm lowers, thigh bone back 8. Small arch to your lower back the whole day here. Lower and press back 7. Take a break. No big deal. You're doing really well. Lower, press back 6. Fantastic. Breathe deeply. Lower and reach 5. Head resting. Take your time. Take a break. No big deal. 4. Exhale, work everyone. Control. Reach it back and lower the arm. 3. Small arch to your left. Good work here. Breathe deeply. 2. One more time. Easy breathe. Return now. Bring that bottom knee forward to touch the top ankle if you can. If not, don't worry about it. I'm going to make my block lower. Feel free to not use the weight. Feel free to not use this cushion. Twist, open, rotate. Take a pause. Whatever you need to do. Oh! And then return. That is so enriching. Again, lift the arm, adjust if you need to. Twist, open, rotate. Enjoy. Big breath in. And then return. Make sure this movement's about the torso twisting, not the arm just opening, right? Twist. The arm could stay to the ceiling the whole time, right? That doesn't matter. It's about the twist. The arm only opens to make the twist a bit more intense. 2, it's not about the shoulder opening. It's about twisting your torso. 2 different emphasis. You can have your own emphasis, but I'm telling you what my goal of this is. You can take it and do with that whatever you will. And then return. Unpretzel yourself. Hit pause if you need to, but you know we've got a whole other side to do, and I know that. I'm looking forward to that just as much as you are, I'm sure. Now again, on this side, you may need to adjust your props to a different height level to make sure that you're comfortable for whatever the needs of this particular side may be. Top foot on the floor in front of you, knee bent. If you use a strap on around one side against this bottom ankle, use a strap on this side as well. Right. Top arm straight forward, bottom leg straight, eyes, chest, hips facing forward as much as you can, bottom ankle flex. Top arm, bottom straight knee lift, you can point the ankle joint and flex to lower. 10. Again, lift and point, take your time, flex and lower. 9. Head resting. Easy, gentle, reach and lower. 8. Keep that knee nice and long, lift and lower. 7. Take a break as you need to. Looking forward here the whole time, lift and lower. 6. Straight knee lifts, arm rises and lowers. 5. Take your time. Lift, easy breathe. And lower. 4. Straight knee lifting, breathe. And lower. 3. Head resting, lift. Great job. And lower. 2. You got it. Lift. Stay. Yeah. Now, as you bend the knee, lower the arm. You can point the ankle joint. Straighten the knee. You can flex the ankle as the arm lifts. Arm lowers, knee bent, foot goes behind you, and then return. Take your time. Again, gentle, bend it behind you. You can point and then flex, or don't worry about it. Again, arm lowers, knee bend, 7, and then return. You got it. Arm lowers, knee bend, 6, fantastic. Head resting the whole day here. Arm lowers, knee bend, foot goes behind you, 5. Small arch to your left, good work everyone. Control, 4. Excellent job here, nice work. Keep that thigh bone in the air, 3, the whole day. Take a break, it's okay. I know it gets heavy, breathe deeply 2. Make sure the thigh bone also doesn't wander in front of you. Easy breathe, Lift, stay here now, bend the bottom knee, foot goes behind you, knee stays bent. As the arm lowers, bottom thigh bone goes back, arm lifts, leg returns a bit. Thigh bone goes back, 9, try not to twist. Head resting, breathe deeply. Slow, stretch it back there, 8. Control, gentle return. Arm lowers, leg bone goes back, 7. Keep that bottom leg bone in the air, 6. Keep the knee bent the whole time. Take a break, no big deal. Exhale deeply, 5, or just breathe. Let your head rest. Take a break, it's okay. 4, fantastic work everyone. Control, great job there. Reach, gentle. 3, fantastic. 2 more here. Reach it back. 2, such a good feeling, nice work. Reach it back, yeah. Lift, bring that leg forward. Try and touch the other ankle with that knee if you can. I'm going to make my block yogurt lower from my head. Twist, open. I'm using the cushion like it did on the other side. Adjust as you need to. Twist, and again, it's about the rotation, not the shoulder opening. And then return. Take your time. Again, adjust if you need to. Lift, open, twist, rotate. Oh, 4, so energizing. You got it. And then return. Feels so good. Lift, open, twist, rotate, spiral. 3, good. Very nice, everyone. And then return. 2 more to go here. Lift, open, twist, stretch. Let your head rest. Make sure your neck is comfortable. 2, no pain or strain to your joints. 1 more time. Again, lift, open, twist, rotate. Yeah. And then return. Put the weight down. Unpretzel yourself. Let's have a little bonus stretch round here. Come on to your hands and knees, and again, support your hands on evenly folded towels to make it easier for wrists. If that feels better for you, you can always put your knees on the cushion as well. Cross your knees, feet wide apart, wrists on your shoulders. As you exhale, Hips go back, chin to chest, tail to face, round your spine. The front knee may or may not lift. No big deal. And then come forward and arch. Inhale. Good. 2 more there. Exhale, curl back and round, relaxing your shoulders. Good work, everyone. Come forward and arch. 1 more time. Chin to chest, tail to face, curl back and round, relaxing your shoulders. Great job. Forward and arch, and then recross your legs. It's the knees that are crossed, not your ankles, your knees. Feet are wide apart. And again, you may not go as far back on this side. It's okay. Exhale, the front knee may not lift at all on the side. That's okay. Come forward and arch. 2 more there. Again, chin to chest, tail to face, curl back and round. Good work, everyone. Nice job. Forward and arch. 1 more time. Great work. Exhale deeply. Round and curl back. You're doing really good work. Forward, arch, uncross your legs, and rest. Now when it comes to standing next, excuse me, while I change the camera angle, it's just me here. There's no high-tech anything. So I'm going to use both weights here, and feel free to not use the weights. No big deal, right? My yoga block is on the floor on its lowest level. Feel free to not use the yoga block at all if it feels scary for you. If it's not enough of a balance challenge, you can always put the yoga block on a flattened cushion that's even, right? A little more stable, that's fine. Now, the block is next to me. I have 1 foot on the block to the side. The other foot is next to it on the floor. The block knee is bent. Now, in order to keep the block heel bone on the block, I may have to step the floor foot back a little bit, right? It's still more side to side than it is front to back. So it's not way back here unless you absolutely need to have it that far back, which is fine if you do. Legs are about hip distance apart, a little wider is fine. Hands by your shoulders. Now, both knees are bent here. We're in a squat position, hips back, leaning forward. Gravity is, and the weights are pulling your shoulders forward, so make sure you're not submitting to that, but make sure you're also not just pinching them back together as well. You're going to shift over the block leg, push down, step up. The arm bones can rotate to reach the weights up. Now you're going to bend the block knee first and then shift to 2 legs. So there's a lot going on there. I know it might seem like it's easy, but there's actually a lot. So first you shift to the block, push down to step up. The other toes can stay on the floor or off. Bend the block knee first and then shift off the block to 2. So you're going over the block and up. You reverse that. You stay over the block to bend and then shift off. Again, stretch to press up. 7. You got it. Bend the block knee to return. The weights don't feel good. Don't use them. Shift to press. 6. Look away from the floor. You can look down to the floor here if you're leaning forward. It's your choice. Again, 5. It's fine to also bend your knees and keep your body vertical. You don't have to squat. A squat just means you're bending your knees, ankles, and hips and leaning forward. Take your time, easy. 3 more. You can do a bit of both. 3. As long as your chest and eyes are facing the same direction, that's fine. Breathe deeply. 2 for this exercise, that's the goal. Easy breathe. Again, gentle over toe soon. Bend to return and stand tall. Other side. And again, keeping the heel bone on the block the whole time is the focus. You might find this side needs a slightly different orientation. And again, it's side to side. Everyone's different, so don't judge yourself so harshly. Hands by your shoulders. Legs are more side to side than front to back. You shift over the block, push down, stretch the arms up, toes on or off the floor, your choice. Bend the block knee first, then put your weight to 2 legs, bend those knees. Shift to the block, keep the block heel bone down the whole time, especially when you bend the block knee to step down, keep the block side heel bone down. Again, push to drive up, take your time. 8. You got it. Bend the block knee to return. Easy. Shift and press up. 7. You're doing really well. I know my hands are going off camera, but nothing's changing there. The arms are just rotating. 6. Then they rotate to face you. They can face forward, 5, or each other. Both are fine. And then return. Just 4 more here. Shift and press up. 4. Bend the block knee, then shift to 2 legs. Again, shift to press. 3. 3. You got it. Control. Relax those shoulders. Again, we often take so much stress to our neck and shoulders too. Thoughts of, are my shoulders relaxed, are really helpful. Breathe deeply. 1, to bring awareness to, oh, I'm carrying a lot of tension there. Rest. And the best thing to do for tension is to think, can I ease the tension? Not can I do something forceful, but what can I do to ease the tension there? It's not like a valve that needs to be released, right? You're not trying to do this big maneuver. It's just, oh, they're up here for no reason. Can I think of calming them down versus forcing them down, right? Now, Switching legs, now we're front to back, right? So the block is in front of one hip directly, the other leg is behind the other hip. Both knees are bent. You could be leaning forward a bit or not, that's your choice. Arms are by your side. Again, keep the block, heel bone on the floor. You shift forward and up to the block, arms reach out, toes can be on the floor or off. Bend the block knee and then shift back and over. So it's not just front to back. I shift forward and over to the block, 9. I stay on the block to bend and then shift back and over to the side. Shift forward and up, breathe deeply, 8. Arms reach out to the side and in front of you slightly, return gently. Again, reach forward and up, 7. Good, everyone. Bend the block knee to return. Shift forward and press, 6. You're doing great, take a break. Bend the block knee to return. First you press, stay on the block to bend, and then you shift. Shift to press, 4. So don't just shift off the block, bend the knee first before you shift your weight off the block. Breathe deeply. Go on top of it directly, stay on it as you bend, and then return. 2 more. Shift to press, 2. Stepping back, 1 more time. Shift to press, bend to step back, rest. Other side, really good job. Again, the block's in front of one hip, the other foot's behind the other hip. Make sure your legs are not crossed or out to the side, right? They're hip distance, which means the legs are under the hips directly. Both knees are bent. Choose the same torso variation on this side they did on the other. You shift forward, push on the block, toes can be on or off the floor. Bend the block knee first, and then you shift off. Shift to press. Stay on the block to bend and shift back, 9. You got it. Shift to reach, breathe deeply, 8. Bend to return, good, everyone, easy. Shift to reach out, 7, very good job. Bend to return, really good work there, easy. Shift to reach, 6, take your time. Bend to return, nice work there. Shift to press, 5, good. Bend to return, shift forward, press, 4. Bend to return, you got it. Shift forward, press, 3. Great job. Bending, easy. Again, shift to press, 2. Nice work. Bending. 1 more time. Great. Shift to press. Bend to return and rest. That was lovely. The next one's a little different. We start standing on the block. Again, if you don't need the block, don't use it, it doesn't feel good. The knuckles are together in front of your breastbone, elbows wide. Now, I want you to push your knuckles together to each other on opposing sides, but also draw your shoulder blades together behind you as well. So in the front, you're pushing together hands. In the back, you're pushing the shoulder blades together as well. So both front and back of the shoulder are very active here, right? Nice and tall. To start, the toes can always be on the floor or not. You bend the block knee, reach the other foot forward, and then you shift, bend both knees, twist to that front leg side, keeping the back of the block heel bone on the block or floor. Untwist, shift back to return. It's a lot. Bend the block knee first. The other leg goes forward. Foot down, both knees bend. Try and get 2 heel bones driving down as you twist. Breathe deeply. Untwist to return. Try not to let the hip go out to the side. I know it's tricky. Bend the block knee first. Leg goes forward. Twist and rotate. 8. You got it. Untwist to return. Bend the block knee, push the hand and shoulder blades together, keep the block heel bone on the block, 7, you got it, untwist to return. Bend the block knee, step forward, twist, rotate, 6. You can lean forward here as well, that's fine, or stay more perpendicular, your choice. Bend, step forward, twisting, 5. Push those knuckles and shoulder blades towards each other at the same time, both the front and back of the body squeezing together, 4. It will make the weights much lighter to use all the energy closer to your torso. 3 will make your periphery easier and stronger too. That's what having a strong center means. Easy, breathe. You got it. And 1, rest. Whew. Very good work. Other foot on top, and again, keeping the heel bone on the block is very necessary. That's the goal. Put your knuckles together towards each other and draw your shoulder blades together as well. So both the front and the back of the shoulder are working actively here. Toes can always be on the floor or off or tap as you go along. Bend your block knee, step the other foot forward, twist. You can lean forward or not. Rotate, keep the block heel bone on the block. Untwist, step back. Toes can be on or off the floor. Bend your block knee first, then step forward, rotate, 9. untwist to return. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, push the hands together. Bend and rotate, 8. Take your time, and then return. Easy. Bend, then step, twist. Keep that heel bone on that yoga block, 7. You're going to find that heel bone wants to lift on one side more than the other. That's natural. Bend the block knee, then step forward, twist. Breathe deeply, 6. Squeeze the knuckles into the blades together the whole time. Bend the block knee. Step forward, rotate, 5. Those knees go forward. Try not to have them go out to the side with you. Again, they track forward. Keep the block, heel bone on the block, 4. Shoulder blades squeeze together the whole time. As you twist, you may feel one shoulder blade much less than the other. That's okay. But when you untwist, re-engage. Well, we have 3 more. I forgot. I talk way too much. 3. Apologies. And then return. 2 more. Bend the block knee. Step, twist, squeeze the knuckles and shoulder blades together. 2. Untwist. 1 more time. Bend the block knee. Then step forward, rotate. Keep the block heel bone on the block. Untwist, return, and step down. Arms down. Bend your knees. Chin to chest. Roll down. Put the weights down. You may move the yoga block to a higher level. You can also put a weight on top of the yoga block in case the yoga block's not high enough to touch it. Now straighten both knees here as much as you can gently. Chin to chest. Look at your thigh bones. Give your knees a bend, chin to chest, and then stretch the knees, 5. Again, keep your hands touching the block and or block and weight, but they must be supported on something other than your legs, 4. Take a bend, take your time, chin to chest, head heavy, and straighten those knees, 3. Chin to chest, look at your thigh bones, bend your knees, good everyone, and stretch, 2. 1 more time, great job, bending, great work there, and stretch, great. Give your knees a bend, push down through your feet, chin to chest, head heavy, roll your backbone up an imaginary wall behind you, head is heavy, shoulders wide, legs as even as possible, eyes come level last. Reach your arms out and up, interlace your fingers, palms to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, hips go one way, you stretch the other side, bending like a croissant. Easy. And then bring it back up. Other way, make the shape of a sliver of moon. Exhale, over to the side, bending. You got it. Bring it up tall, inhale. Now bend your knees, twist around, rotate. Relax your shoulders, straighten those elbows. And then return, keep the heel bones on the floor. Bend your knees, grow tall, twist, rotate. Now, big breath in, come center. As you exhale, release the fingers, press the palms down through the ether. Press the feet down through the earth. Shoulders wide to opposing walls, crown of the head through the clouds, ready for whatever's next in front of you. Yay! Excellent work. I hope you enjoyed that sense of using weights, starting on the floor to get that sense of awareness and autonomy, building strength, so that when we stand, you have a much better idea of where your body is in space and what the goals are and how to move. I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Eric. This is Nucleus Strength. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. Yours in good health. Take care.